Back to our breaking news here on SportsCenter. Massive trade happening in the NBA right now. The Dallas Mavericks are trading Luka Doncic, Maxi Kleber, and Markieff Morris to the Los Angeles Lakers for Anthony Davis.
All right, so get this. I'm just settling in on Saturday night, and bam, my phone is blowing up.
Oh, wow.
It's nuts. The Dallas Mavericks just traded Luka Doncic.
No way.
I'm serious. To the Los Angeles Lakers. Luka Doncic, like the guy's a walking highlight reel. Just led the Mavs to the finals.
Right.
And he's only 25. This is major.
This is massive. It's unheard of to trade a young superstar like Doncic.
And the details are crazy.
Yeah.
The Lakers are sending Anthony Davis to Dallas,
Okay.
plus Maxi Kleber, Max Christie.
Yeah.
And a future first-round pick. It's like musical chairs with the whole NBA.
Yeah.
So in this deep dive, we're going to break down why this trade is such a big deal and what it means for both teams moving forward.
Right.
So first off, the shock value Doncic is a generational talent.
Absolutely.
The kind of player you build a franchise around.
Right.
Seeing him traded after a successful season is insane.
It's a seismic shift.
For sure. It's not like he's been struggling. The guy was just dropping triple-doubles in the finals. So what happened?
That's the big question. What happened behind the scenes? Did Doncic want out?
Right.
Were there disagreements with the Mavericks management? Was this a strategic decision by the front office?
And we can't forget Doncic's injury issues this season.
Sure.
He missed a lot of games, which could be a factor in the Mavericks' decision.
Yeah.
Are the Lakers gambling on his health?
Doncic's health is a concern for sure. But remember, the Lakers are getting Anthony Davis. He's a proven champion.
Okay.
He may not have Doncic's offensive firepower, but defensively, Davis is incredible.
So for those who don't follow basketball religiously, what we mean by defensive beast is this guy shuts down opponents, blocks shots, grabs rebounds.
Yes.
He's a wall.
You need that.
Especially when you're aiming for a championship.
Doncic is amazing on offense.
Right.
But defense has been his weakness. Having a strong defensive presence like Davis is crucial for a championship contender.
So that makes sense. But how does this trade affect the Lakers? They're losing a top-tier defender in Davis.
True.
Which could be a problem considering LeBron James is in his 22nd season. Right. And, 40 years old.
Yeah.
They can't expect him to carry the defensive load at this point.
No.
So what are they doing?
This trade signals a shift in the Lakers' strategy.
Okay.
They might be prioritizing the future over immediate championship aspirations.
So they're banking on Doncic to be the face of the franchise for the next decade.
Right.
Even after LeBron retires. It's like handing him the keys and saying, all right, kid, lead us to the promised land.
That's a lot of pressure.
It is a lot of pressure for a 25-year-old, even one as talented as Doncic.
The Lakers clearly believe in Doncic's potential on the court. And as a global icon, Doncic has charisma. He's exciting to watch, and he draws huge crowds. From a business standpoint, this move makes sense for the Lakers. Okay. But will he thrive under the pressure of playing in Los Angeles?
Yeah, LA is obsessed with winning.
It is.
We need to think about the ripple effects of this trade.
Absolutely.
The Mavericks got Maxi Kleber, a solid role player.
Right.
And the Lakers gave up a valuable first-round pick.
Those details matter.
They do. They really matter.
The ripple effects of this trade will be felt for years.
Yeah.
This is a major shakeup.
Right.
Not just for the Mavericks and the Lakers, but for the whole NBA.
And that's what we'll be tackling next. Stay tuned as we break down how this trade affects the balance of power in the league, who the winners and losers are, and what it could mean for the future of basketball.
I'm ready.
This is just the tip of the iceberg, folks.
It is.
All right, so we've said this. Luka Doncic trade changes everything, but what about the players? How does Doncic's game fit with LeBron James? They're both huge personalities, used to being the alpha.
It'll be interesting. Doncic is known for his ball handling skills and passing.
Right.
And his creativity on offense. Creating scoring opportunities for himself and his teammates, like out of thin air.
Yeah, he's got that European flair, that improvisational style. Makes him fun to watch. But, like we said, defense isn't his strong suit.
Right, and LeBron isn't known for his defense at this point in his career.
Yeah.
So playing together could be a challenge for the Lakers on that end of the court.
They'll need to surround them with strong defenders.
Definitely.
Guys who can cover for them.
Yeah.
But imagine the mentorship Doncic could get from LeBron.
Oh, yeah.
The guy's a 4-time champion. Been to the finals 10 times.
He's a legend.
A walking basketball encyclopedia.
Huge advantage for Doncic.
It is learning from one of the greatest players of all time.
Absolutely.
Could take his game to a whole other level.
LeBron's a leader, makes his teammates better.
Right.
If he helps Doncic improve defensively and make smarter decisions,
Yeah.
the Lakers could be unstoppable.
So the Lakers are looking to the future with Doncic.
Yep.
And the Mavericks get an immediate upgrade with Anthony Davis. He's a proven champion.
For sure.
And fills a huge defensive need for Dallas.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Davis is an elite rim protector. Fantastic at blocking shots, preventing opponents from scoring near the basket.
Oh, okay.
He's a dominant rebounder, too, which helps control the pace of the game.
And he can score.
Yes. Around 25 to 30 points per game throughout his career.
He's efficient, knows how to get buckets.
And he's played with a superstar before.
Mm-hmm.
He won a championship with LeBron in L.A.
So he knows how to adapt.
Exactly. He knows how to contribute without needing to be the primary ball handler.
That's huge for the Mavericks.
It is.
Yeah.
They have other talented players.
Right. Maybe Davis is a better fit for their current roster than Doncic was.
It's possible Doncic needed the ball in his hands a lot.
Yeah.
Davis can thrive when he's not the sole focus of the offense.
And they have Kristaps Porzingis, another skilled big man.
Right. With Davis and Porzingis down low,
Oh.
they could be one of the best defensive teams in the league.
Their defensive rating.
Will improve significantly with Davis.
That's okay. So we've talked about the potential benefits. But what about the downsides? With Doncic, there's always the question of his conditioning. And can he handle the pressure of playing in L.A.?
Some have criticized Doncic in the past for not always being in top shape.
Right.
Can affect his stamina and consistency. The spotlight in L.A. is intense.
Yeah, it is. The media scrutiny is relentless.
If he's not in top form, physically and mentally, it could be a problem.
For sure. And for the Mavericks,
Yeah.
Davis has had his share of injuries. Can he stay healthy and play a full season?
Davis's injury history is a concern.
Definitely.
He's missed significant time recently. The Mavericks are taking a gamble
That he can stay on the court.
and be their defensive anchor.
Both teams are taking risks with this trade.
High stakes.
Like a poker game, hoping their hand wins out.
And that's what makes this trade so interesting to analyze.
Yeah.
No clear winner or loser right now. Depends on how the players perform, how they adapt to their new teams,
Right.
and how well the franchises build around them.
It's going to be exciting to watch these teams evolve.
It is.
But there's another layer to this, the impact on the entire NBA.
The whole league.
So we talked about the Mavericks and the Lakers, but what about everyone else in the league? I mean, this trade has to have other teams thinking hard about their own rosters, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
General managers across the NBA are definitely reassessing their strategies after this deal. It could shift the balance of power,
Yeah.
especially in the West.
Yeah. If you're a contender like Denver or Phoenix, you're looking at the Lakers with Doncic and LeBron, like...
Yeah,
Right.
for sure. The Lakers have to be considered favorites in the West now, even with the defensive questions. And other teams will be making moves, trying to keep up. We might see a ton of trades and free agent signings.
It's like a domino effect. One huge trade changes everything. And it's not just about winning games. This trade is huge for the business side of the NBA, too.
Absolutely. Think
Yeah.
about Doncic in Los Angeles, one of the biggest media markets in the world.
Right.
Global superstardom. The Lakers jerseys will be flying off the shelves. The NBA is going to see a surge in interest, especially internationally.
Doncic is already huge overseas. Now he's playing for one of the most iconic franchises in basketball.
It's a win-win for the league and the Lakers. But what about the Mavericks?
Right.
They might lose some marketability without Doncic.
True. But maybe they're okay with that. If it means building a more solid team, a team that can compete for championships.
That's their bet. A more sustainable model focused on team play and defense rather than one superstar.
And they were already a strong team. Now they have Anthony Davis to lead the defense.
It could be just as successful in the long run.
We can't forget about the other players in the trade either. Maxi Kleber is a solid role player. He brings toughness and defense to the Lakers.
And the Mavericks got a young prospect to Max Christie.
Right.
Plus a future first-round pick that gives them assets for the future.
These details matter. Both teams are thinking long-term.
Absolutely. They're trying to position themselves for success down the road.
Yeah.
It wasn't just about making headlines. It was about strategic moves.
So for our listeners, what's the takeaway here? I think it's this. The NBA is constantly changing. One bold move can shake up the entire league. We'll be feeling the effects of this trade for years.
Absolutely. It reminds us that in pro sports, nothing stays the same. Teams are always adapting, evolving, making moves to get an edge.
That's what makes it so exciting. This NBA season just got a whole lot more interesting. I can't wait to see how it all plays out.